Man, I've been trying to go live for about a half hour, man. I don't know what was going on, man. Man. I was just like right about to give up, man. I was just about to give. I said right about. I'm just about to give up. All right, let me get situated here. Show you my clock. You feel me? Yeah, you see the clock in the background. What's going on, man? What's happening? What's happening, man? Let's get it in, man. Um, my watch will change periodically throughout this broadcast, but I do have on Glycine Airman, which I want to start off with that one, but I'm about to switch it out. I'm about to switch out for my Longines boy. Longines right there. Yep, and I know it don't have no red in it, but who cares? Definitely wanted to rock this tonight. And I will switch out again periodically. Man, but let's talk about some stuff, man. I got some news for you guys. Um, if you caught today, I posted what is it, Thursday. I have my guest speaker for the evening. We will be broadcasting live from his home. And so if you got any vets that you know that's going, you know what I'm saying, they can benefit from this. So this month, for those of you guys that don't know, this month I am running my channel. I am helping vets out this month for the entire month of August, man. We're raising money for two organizations, and we're off to a good start too, man. We're off to a good start, man. You guys have been donating and stuff like that, so we're well over. Let me see, we're trying to get $1,000. We are around $390 right now, right? So, and this just what, the 13th. I know this month is, we're almost halfway through it, but I know we can get to the end. You know what I'm saying? Get to that part, our goal, hit our goal. I was just watching. It's funny that I'm sitting here on YouTube live talking to y'all, or whoever's gonna catch this on the replay. I see y'all up there, man. You watching at home? Thank you for watching. Um, I was looking at another channel, and they had a pretty decent topic tonight too. And I'm gonna piggyback off that, man, because let's just talk watches. So I'll put a crazy thumbnail up of just a whole bunch of people with their watches and stuff, just kind of represented, like men and women in like a store setting. Yo, what's going on, DK? And yeah, man, it's like this week, you know what I'm saying? So far, or let me say, part of last week leading up to this week, we were talking about watches that haven't been in rotation, the design language that here come the Long Ranger, the design language that you may like, or you have allowed. No, matter of fact, let me take that back, because I'm gonna piggyback off of Skylar's show. He was showcasing a watch, and we were talking about design language. Is drill lug something that you want to have on your watch, or is that something that you heard on YouTube? It sounded interesting, and you just adopted this love for drill lugs, right? Because me personally, I got a couple watches that got quick release, no drill lugs. They quick release on there, boom, boom, take it out, put your new one in, good to go. I love that feature. Yo, what's going on, Ripsaw Joe? What's going on, man? So, yeah, man. And I was looking at a watch. I was looking at some Hamiltons, right? And there's a Hamilton that I mean, I have this watch, man. I've seen this showcased on YouTube plenty of times, but this has been, I wear this watch quite often, as well as this one, and as well as this. Like, I had this one on earlier today, right? I had that one on. See, so, but I'm just going to answer to, or actually kind of jump on this topic of how my collection, based off your comments, how my collection has interested, made some people interested in what I've collected, and why. Why did I go in that direction, and do I still collect Invicta? Funny you ask, because I do still. It has to be a design that really get to me though. So like, this is going to be one of the watches I wear. I had to schedule for Instagram. We were doing the whole month of automatic watches, and I was going to rotate through some of my micro brand pieces But I've been throwing my Invictus in the mix too, right? So I'm like, So man, like starting tomorrow, like into the rest of the month, man, this is gonna be all Invicta pieces, man. Hit me. What's going on, man? Drill Lugs is like experiencing a love relationship for the first time after only being in abusive ones. Hey man, look, guess what, bro? People act like you can only like other watches on Invicta, but not at the same time. I promise, bro. I promise, bro. I promise, man. And listen, I'm just talking to the comments that's been left, right? So y'all know I'm gonna address the comments, man. Y'all know if you put it up there, I'm going to address it. You know, and I had one video. Let me talk to this. One video, I know some of you guys did not like it, man. I had 3 people comment that they didn't like my Charlie Chaplin video, right? And I was like, it's just a nod, it's me, you know, my creative thought. And that's fine. And I appreciate you leaving that comment, man. And you're not gonna like everything. I got a whole bunch of other videos. I got like 1,300 videos you can go watch and make a determination if this is a channel that's for you. If not, I mean, it's cool. I mean, shoot, you know what? In my tab, my YouTube tab, got watches up there, you know. So I'll look at lives, body cam videos. I've been looking at a lot of those. It's crazy. Law enforcement. I do a lot of podcasts, carnival cruises, because y'all, next year I'm trying to get about 3 cruises in, bare minimum 3 cruises. But if I can get 5 in, oh man, I'm in there. I do some live television and stuff like that, and I do look at politics. I do watch politics. I don't talk politics on here, but I do watch. And yeah. So I want to just talk to that. Like, I mean, I do appreciate the comments. Like, hey, you didn't like the video. You didn't like the music. You're like, man, the music was terrible. I'm like, okay. That was my creative nod towards Charlie Chaplin. Just showcasing videos, no words. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to talk during there. What's up, Felix? Man, I only got a couple of videos. I saw your video, bro. I saw you sent me a video. So yeah, man, but yo, and while everybody that's in the chat, man, I plan on being on here for about an hour, probably a little longer than that. Degenerate for Kamala. Am I right, boys, guys? I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not. You almost got me. You almost baited me into that one. Nope. Nope. Oh, yo, hey, I had I won my first case with YouTube, man. Like, YouTube had restricted one of my videos in a number of countries, right? And I was trying to figure out, I went through the videos, look like, what did I say and do for you guys to restrict my video, right? So I appealed it, right? And I won it. So they got my stuff up front. I thought it was because of the knives I was showing, but I was like, I didn't see any guidelines. The guidelines didn't say that knives, I can talk about knives, I can't talk about guns live. I didn't know that because I didn't read the instructions. Sorry, y'all. It happens. No operation but plug. Yeah, bro. Hey, bro. Yeah, I watched that. I watched that video. So check this out, y'all. Check this out. I was literally going through the comments that was left, and I was also, and y'all forgive the noise, we're doing laundry time. I was going through the comments, and I just want to answer some of the stuff. Plus, wow. DK, somebody put him in timeout, please. You distracted me, bro. You've been holding that. You've been wanting to say that for a minute. Man, you cuckoo, bro. And y'all be careful, because I know my man Long Ranger is in the chat somewhere. He's like chilling. You feel me? So if you do anything outside of the law, the Long Ranger might show up with that white horse, man, and that white hat. You feel me? Oh, you're right. You are. So anyway, let me get back to the way I collect, right? So on Instagram and YouTube, people were kind of like thrown off a bit, like, yo, your collection is kind of all over the place. Like, what do you like most? I I gotta say, I just like watches, man. I like the attraction is whatever I see, right? I'm like, okay, I'm drawn to it. So it's just like when you going dating, you know what I'm saying? Like if you like, up top, you like more of that, or you like on the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever attracts you. So whatever caught my eye, I go over to a look, and then you know what I'm saying, do a little research. You know what I'm saying? So like this one right here, somebody asked me about that. They was like, bro, I've never seen like that toffee brown type of dial on a watch. I was like, yeah. And I gave my analysis or synopsis on what I thought about the watch. I think it's a dope watch. It's amazing. The only problem I had with it, the biggest problem, is the scallop edges, man. Like it is kind of it's a challenge. It's not like your coin edge, sort of like this Pagani piece. See that? Boom. Easy to just boom, just easy. Easy. Easy peasy. So I can imagine if I had gloves on or a wetsuit and I'm trying to, I mean, I can still do it because my hands are rusty, man. Y'all know my hands be rusty as heck. So I got grip. You know what I'm saying? But like I was wearing this. I went on a jog or walk. I don't jog. I went on a walk and I was sweating. I was doing my push-ups the whole nine, and I was trying to time myself, and my hands slipped off of it because they were a little moist. And I was like, crap, scallop edges. But and the other biggest thing about this watch, it is not promoted. They don't promote. They don't market themselves at all on Instagram. Like think like if you look at their channel or if you look at it and I was explained somebody explained cookies to me, right? So of course if you go on their website and look it up and you say accept cookies and stuff like that, then you'll start getting on Instagram. But other than that, I don't see anybody. There's nobody on. Hold on, let me. And I got my computer right here. Swiss Watch Company. All right, so let me see. So by me just saying that, I just spoke it into Google or the search bar for YouTube. So for me, the first video that pops up is Ben's Watch Club, and that was 8 months ago. And the title is "Are They Mad? They Know I Hate Their Brand, but," and it's funny. It's funny. And, and the other one is Teddy Barbersaur, which he did one 3 months ago. No, he did not do one on this one. It just says 20 Swiss watch brands. But yeah, Swiss Watch Company got a sponsorship, and then they got somebody, I don't know who, OFD Watch Reviews 6 months ago. So there is nothing current. It's nothing current. Just only big girls. Oh, you mean watches? Yeah, bro, mean watches. We don't need no badges. Or from the side. Oh, I'm gonna leave that one alone too, boy. Sheesh. Let's see. Random Rob did one 6 months ago. Just the Watch did one a year ago. Another Random Rob one a year. He actually got two that's a year. He did two different types. He did the Hyper G and then the Arc GMT. And after that was 2 years ago. So again, it's not talked about enough. And that's a watch that I think it like kind of flew under the radar. That's flying under the radar. I don't know. But it's a watch that I like. You know what I'm saying? Another watch that I absolutely enjoy is this Citizen timepiece right here. Look at the dial on that one, though. Just check that out, bro. That thing is sick, bro. Sheesh. Ooh, look at that. Represents the ocean, man. And that is a collab. This watch is a collaboration with Citizen and Fujifilm. Because Fujifilm, all of it, I believe, most of this watch outside of the metal, of course. Well, the original strap, biodegradable or something like that. That dial is biodegradable. So it's an eco-friendly type of timepiece, so to speak. Personally, I like the mix you've been putting. Yeah, put your ski mask back up, bro. Put your ski mask back up. I'm not out and about. Um, And I'm gonna show you guys another one, another piece that I got that I had that like it'll see the light of day this month. But like my Bruce Lee, this is a dope watch. Now, is it a number limited? Yes, it is. 15,000 of these were made. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the complaints that people have with Seiko is like their number limits are not so limited. Let's see. What are you saying? Within the watch community, low key is the way to go. Way too many mouth breathers. Oh my gosh. I can hear you saying this stuff, bro. That's what's funny. I'm worth getting super popular means deal with retards. Bro, you don't care about politically correct nothing. He just like take that, take that. He hitting them with that Diddy. No Diddy, of course, but I see you. Is that a newer watch that comes out? Let me see. The Citizen Fuji. No, that actually is an older piece. I have one of those around here too. I have one of those. No, this. Oh, you talking about the one I just showed you? No, this watch came out early this year, I believe. What was it? No, 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 no. It's a year old now. That watch is a year old, but it flew under the radar. That watch flew under the radar. You talking about this Citizen piece? This flew under the radar, bro. I see. Here's the deal about Citizen, man. Well, about any watch though, for me, any watch, I was one that flew just like okay. I'm going by YouTube, right? I'm YouTube and Google. I'll type in most collected watch in 2024. I did that for 2023. Most reasonable watch. I will ask Google certain questions, right, just to see what they will show, so I could get like updated on like what they have out here. So I actually went to an AD and saw this watch, and as I'm looking through the inventory, and I was like, I just pointed out all of the Citizen pieces I thought was just fire. Just on, I was like, man, these watches are amazing, man. It's like it just kind of opened up a new door for me because I collected Citizen before. I actually have a couple other Citizens in my collection. Matter of fact, this is one that was given to me on my birthday during COVID, right? And this is one, it has like that Gerald Gensa design on it. But again, and it has a sapphire crystal on it. Pretty decent loom, not as strong, but it's decent. It's decent loom. It's a cool little dress watch, man. Little dress watch, man. I got like I wear this with suits and stuff like that. I like this watch though. I really like this watch. But this isn't one that, and it was way more expensive back during COVID than it is now. You can get this watch for like 89 bucks now. Back then it was like 100, I think it was $200 back in 2020. It's $200. I was looking at Draken, Draken. I was looking at Draken watches, bro. I was looking at those. I was looking at Nomos too, seeing if that's because I know Nomos has been talked about. But here's the deal. This is where I am right now at this particular moment. And I was asked this a couple times on Instagram as well on YouTube and then just over the phone. What is my direction? Where am I going with the watches? What am I going to do with, what I'm saying? Like as far as collecting, what design language interests me the most? And I can tell you, I can with assurance, I'm not into anything hype, right? And I still like what Wing is doing with some of his watches. He just dropped a tourbillon, right? I think an anti-gravity tourbillon. And here is the reality. Here's a reality for you. This is what happened. Because I was having a conversation with a collector in person. And I don't have the watch out. But I had on my Nomadic. Where are you, Nomadic? I may have it in my case in the back. I had on my Nomadic. And if you look at the Nomadic, you can compare that to a Tudor, right? Tudor Black Bay. And the guy thought it was a Tudor at first, and I was like, no, it's Nomadic. We're like, oh, what's Nomadic? And I explained it to him, like, this watch is from Belfast. This is the history that they're bringing, that they're, like, infusing right now. And this guy goes on to say, bro, I can't, that's why I don't like homage timepieces, and I don't like micro brands, because micro brands try too hard to be something that it's not. you can't disrupt the integrity of these new watches. I mean, like watches that have been established before. And I was like, I beg to differ, bro. I beg to differ because one, let's talk about it. Rolex has a design language that people like, they gravitate to. And keep in mind, there's people in the world that like hundreds of thousands of people that have gravitated towards a number of homage brands. I mean, dude, look, this is supposed to be the Hulk. That's Pagani. Will I ever get the Hulk? If somebody gave it to me, yeah, but I'm not even going to waste my time trying to buy one of those. Even if I saved up for it, that's not on my list. Would I get a Tudor? Possibly at one point. But again, not before I get my Panerai. Hey, give that Invicta to the youngest Invicta collector on one of the cruises. Hold on with me. Invicta branded several citizens as Invicta. One of was a citizen. Yeah, I don't do micro brands too often, but Dragon watches is legit. Gave that Invicta to the youngest. Luciano, what's going on? Aragon is hitting hard. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Vinny? Event George, what's happening? What's happening? So speaking of which, I know right now, based on some of the I was on a live where we were talking about the size of a watch, right? This is a 48 millimeter Aragon. Look at that purple. This sucker, man, kind of man. It looks so wet and juicy, man. This watch is just, and then you look at the bracelet, it's crazy, man. It's like a mechanical millipede arm or something like that. You know what I'm saying? This came off a Transformer. You know, Insecticon. That's what this is. This is an Insecticon. This is a 48, and I'm pretty sure that watch, as thick as it is, I'm pretty sure that thing is like maybe, what, 18, 19 millimeters thick? I don't have my calipers out here, but hey, it's a thick watch, right? And I hear people say, yeah, bro, on your wrist, you can pull that off, man, because you got the swag, you got this, you know what I'm saying? You got the skin complexion. I hear that a lot, like, and I laugh at that, man, but it's really based on who you like, if that's what you like, honestly. And there are people that will shame, and they do it all the time. I see it on YouTube, man. They shame people. They shame people, man. Maybe I should have hit that one thing, man, because I'm gonna show you a watch that was handed off to me, that was given to me by Nubeo. Nubeo came through with that right there, man. I had this sucker on yesterday, bro. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with. Matter of fact, before I hit Invicta, man, you know I gotta go ahead and wear this one time before I do that whole Invicta thing on in Instagram. So this may be my watch of tomorrow for the morning, because guess what? Your boy got I got RSVP for a particular event on a particular micro brand watch. I will be going, and I'm gonna get me some food. I'm gonna get me something to drink. Just nothing major. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Well, I can't wear a bald head. I can hear you too, hear me. I can hear that country swing you got. Oh man. But yes, man, like this right here is not for everyone, right? That Richard Mille style, but they made it their own. They put the Star Trek on it, which, man, is so important to me, man. That is so important, man, because like pop culture. Come on, man. Like, dude, we wear it on t-shirts, man. I see it on stuff like that. Man, you represent, like, dude, here's the deal. I always wear the Bulls, man. You know what this means? I love Chicago. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna always wear something from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not in Chicago anymore, like that was my start. That was I loved Chicago. I love the city. I don't like the crime and the foolishness that go on in there, but at the end of the day, man, that's part of the city, man. The city's always been what it is. So I always represent, and this is like a connection to my grandfather, because that was the very first hat that I ever had was a Bulls hat, and then he got me. He was a Cubbies fan, right? Problem is, here's the problem: being a Cubs fan on the south side of Chicago is a no-no. So, you know, I had to be a low-key, you know what I'm saying, Cubs fan, and then jumped over to socks, white socks. Y'all see I wear white socks hats, man. But whatever. Purdy, not for me, but the yellow is dope. And that's the thing, bro. This is the beautiful thing about, watches like this. Um, when I talked to the rep over there at Nubeo, they asked me which one did I want, and I was like, most definitely that yellow. I mean, bro, goes loud, goes crazy, and the fact that it's Star Wars, man, like, bro, imagine this, like, cause I do a cosplay in a minute. What's up, House X? I do cosplay in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I love that stuff, man. I don't know, man. I just love pop culture like that, and but here's it, like, the more I go with watches, even going to these events, the most important thing to me is getting to meet people and learning more about this stuff, man. And I see the passion behind some people that create designs. And what's crazy is, like, I've seen this a couple of times with buying watches. I bought a watch from like the founder of a company, right? So I'm gonna pick on my man. So I bought Flederman, right? Flederman Von Reese. I bought one of his watches, right? And then I actually got two. I bought two of them, right? I believe in what he's doing, and I like the design language because it's different. The only watch he has that you can say is a homage is the piece is sort of like a date just almost. It's in that type of vein. But the rest of his watches, man, are like just this phenomenal design that it kind of talks to like the heritage part of it, man. Like the Mushner, I like that one because that one seems more like an heirloom to me. That's like something you buy and you definitely gonna pass that along to somebody in your family, like your kids or something like that. But again, hold up. Invicta, love or hate it, they got some crazy designs, and this one is one of my favorite designs that they just came out with within the past year. You know what I'm saying? Like this is one of my favorite jumps. That one right there. I dig that. I dig that. You feel me? Bro said Star Wars. Did I say Star Wars? Star Trek. My bad. Hey, you know what? I like both of them. Well, that's one thing about live. You can't pull it back. You can't pull it back. So hold up. I want to say this because the whole purpose of me coming on live really was I did want to show a couple of watches off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Your glycines and stuff like that. But here's the most important thing. This Thursday, I will have a retired Lieutenant Colonel. He will be recording from his home, and he's going to give testimonies. He's going to give his background on what he's done, a couple places where he deployed and stuff like that. But like, it's most importantly is what he is doing for veterans right now, right? How he's helping veterans and stuff like that. So I'll be dropping some information. You guys, the biggest thing I'm going to ask you guys to do is take notes, pass the information along, because some of it you can't use in your state, but some of it you can. You know what I'm saying? Because like you'll have to find your representative for your state to help with these things. But he's going to give you a outline on how to get certain things done, filing claims and stuff like that. And that's what he's doing. And I asked him to come on, man, because I think it's important. Because there's so many vets out here that have no idea on how to get their stuff done, right? And it's great that, and I do want to thank Skylar. I didn't know he went live that day, and he pretty much promoted my channel on his, right? So I greatly appreciate him doing that. And it all started with the watch. It all started, this whole thing that we're doing, this whole thing that I got going on started with a watch. And I'm going to keep pushing the letter. And the other thing before this last thing I want to tell you guys, all of my Invicta collectors, and I want y'all to share this. All of my Invicta collectors, this is going to be imperative that you, if you're going on a cruise with us in November and you want to be the last man standing, so to speak, because guess what's coming back? Battles. People been asking for it, and it's coming back. I'm going to make the official announcement. Then I got some other news that's coming out Friday. This news, and if you hear right now and you catch this on replay, this news is going to be groundbreaking. Y'all, a little birdie told me something a minute ago, and I had to research, and I was like, I saw the warning signs, but then I was like, what, and what? But Friday, and if it's not Friday, because it is pending, no later than Saturday. But just know, going into this weekend, we about to hit fast forward. But I'm saying, if you're going on a cruise with us in November and you want to be held as the last, like we going through, we about to do those brackets that I was telling you about. Step up to the plate. If you think your collection is good enough to throw somebody else off, man, we're going to have a couple of slots. I'm going to announce how many slots we got leading up to the cruise. And then you're going to have the last man, the last two people standing. And it could be male versus female, female versus female. We got to see who got that thing going like that. Who watches is cooking. Who watches is cooking. That's all I'm saying. So, and guess what? You know who's going to be one of my judges for this event? The infamous Ryan Johnson is going to be one of the judges that we have. And we're still going to have like you guys participating with your votes, but we're going to have official judges at the very end of this. They're going to judge who had the best swag, who had the best compelling story with their watches, man. And don't half step, man. If you want to participate in this thing, you want to go, don't just come out there and be like, hey man, this is my watch. Don't hit me with this. Hey man, you already know what it is. This is a watch right here. And look, come on, bro. You're going to get dock points off of that, man. You got to show. This is like the Olympics, bro. Don't come and play. Don't play with it, man. Don't play with it. Because I had people in the past. I got some greatest hits as far as battles. And then I got some, don't come with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with it. That's all I'm going to tell you, man. So if you think your watch collection is good enough, you know what I mean? Step on up. You know what I mean? That's all I'm going to tell you. I will announce how the brackets go down. And it is yes, sir, Battles. Battles is back. They back. And I'll make the official announcement, and we gonna crack it. We ain't gonna waste time, man, because guess what's coming up? The cruise in November. So we gotta have these battles. We gotta get these battles out there. You feel me? Y'all can't challenge me. Warning, my collection might literally eat yours. I believe that too, man. You got Godzilla in your stuff, you know what I'm saying? Nobody mess with you. All right, man. So look. This was just a quick live. I want to come on here and just do some stuff, you know what I mean? I'll let y'all real quick, you know what I mean? And just kind of announce what's happening. And, yeah, am I missing something? I don't think I'm missing anything. I will tell you, man, if you're not enjoying your collection, man, something wrong with you, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. I ain't going on a cruise, but I'll spar some bums. Hey, so Hemi's on that thing. Hemi's on that thing. So Hemi is, he's one who want to step up. Felix, I think that'd be a good thing. Like, you want to get your feet wet. You and Hemi? Why not? Y'all both got that country swag going on, you know what I'm saying? So I think that'd be a good old school versus new school. Quit playing with it. All right, y'all, I'm up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. And y'all already know what it is. Until the next lightning strike, man. Y'all be blessed, man. Yeah.